Heroes and masterminds. Masterminds doesn't sound like a good thing to me.
Yes.
Unless it's Ezrin's big brain.
Unless, yes, it might be Ezrin Big Brain.
Ezrin Big Brain.
But
Big Brain Ezrin.
I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. Please explain your logic, Ezrin.
Yes, please. I don't know what's going on right now.
Even if you're temporarily giving control over the kingdom to Viren, like, so he can manage the situation, why are you putting yourself in prison? Like, how does that gain anything? Dad's over there.
Oh my gosh. He's dancing because
Papa
he heard
Viren
you
is just like, yes, Viren's in control. Oh.
You freaking lied to me, Viren.
You and your ear grub are causing all these
face.
problems. How could you do this?
My eargub and I will rule the galaxy together.
Hey Dad, they made a
don't think
reference
the
to
galaxy
Sokka's
is-
boomerang in this because the voice actor for Kalaman Sokka's the same.
Oh, that's funny.
I know, it was so
You also
funny.
made Soren really sad.
Yes, you were horrible.
Well, I shaved. It really wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, didn't quite shave. You'll have to wait and see the next video.
Oh my gosh.
Object sliding. Oh, wait.
This isn't so bad.
It's only dusty, dirty jelly
Am I
tarts now.
supposed to eat a jelly tart now?
Okay, look out,
That's
look
bad.
out, look out.
Don't get your soul stolen, please, Rayla.
Rayla is not being still. That is the opposite of still.
Whoa!
Oh.
The pretty thing! Whoa!
Back inside before it cooks.
Callum?
Why were you out here? You were one step away from the thing.
Oh my gosh! That was really stressful. Looks like they're gonna have to share a mount now. Wink wonk. How unfortunate.
Why are you like this?
Because the show is doing that. I'm just being the show. Why are you here?
Catullus has a new king and a
Stop.
new royal line.
What is
Oh
your
my
problem?
gosh, are you kidding me?
But just because he stepped down does not entitle you to take his place.
Oh.
Especially after you murdered people.
Why would he step down from being king entirely?
I don't know. And why does that
Why
put him
does
in prison?
And why is no one objecting to this? What is going on? I'm so confused.
Huh?
Do not sit your little butt right there. Stop.
I am
Can
the law.
you shut up? Why does nobody notice his eye web?
I mean, yeah, that would be a concern for most people, probably.
What is happening? How did this happen?
I don't know.
How?
Why is everyone okay with...
He's an actual murderer. What is going on?
I don't know.
What the crap is happening?
What do we do? Where do we go?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Join them, Soren.
Please, what's happening? I have never been more bamboozled in my life.
Just hold on to me.
Oof.
I'll be holding on to you!
Not weird. Put my arm around you seems very normal.
Can you stop? It wouldn't have been weird if you hadn't said anything.
It's subtle, but if you look closely, you can see the ambler's tracks.
It's subtle.
Unless she flew in the opposite direction.
Oh my gosh, what if she did? Oh
Classic
my gosh.
Appa diversion.
Someone's coming. You need to hide. No glowing.
That's how he hides.
Soren! Yes, Soren.
I'm here to help. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh, love that.
See, I'm a good boy.
Of course, yes. Maybe I'm gray morally.
Oh! Well, you're just confused.
Yeah, it's true.
I just don't want to fail you too.
Aww.
Aw.
Thanks, Soren.
That was sweet.
This is our chance to catch up. Hang on. Yeah!
Somebody said yeehaw, and I thought she was gonna say yeehaw.
You climb in and you'll be disguised as stuff in a sack.
Stuff in a sack.
And you just pulled the cart.
Big brain.
I am bringing hay to the
Oh my
horses.
gosh, Soren, why?
The hay is glowing.
Oh my gosh, it really is.
It's pretty neat.
Thanks, man. Hay's the best.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm
Is he Prince Soren now?
I guess. I'm Princess Claudia.
Wow, you're a
Get used
Disney
to that.
princess.
Ear grub, please see it.
Oh, who's your new friend?
Yes!
You understand why Prince Ezrin had to be removed.
Of course.
I don't. Please explain to me.
She is not an asset. She is my daughter.
So he hates Soren.
Ah!
He's like, oh, I don't care if Soren dies, but she is not an asset. She is my daughter.
Just because I can't do the squishy bloop bloops doesn't mean I'm not important. I'll never be the favorite like you do.
So I guess maybe what's happening is Ezrin knew that fighting the other kingdoms would be a terrible idea and everyone would die, so the only option is to fight Zadia, so he knew that Viren would be good at that because that's what Viren wanted to do anyway. So he put him in charge. I don't know.
Maybe he was just like, I'm not going to be the one responsible for the death, because either option is death.
I still don't understand why that would make him go to prison.
Nothing about that makes sense to me.
Please
Maybe,
explain, show.
Hopefully they'll explain at some
I'm
point.
very bamboozled.
The Fellowship of the Glowtone.
You have my sword and my jelly tarts.
We have the kitchen knights, the baking brigade, the jelly tart jubilee.
That's the name of this gang now, the Jelly Tart Jubilee.
Yes.
It even rhymes.
Soren.
Soren the mastermind.
Worse
Oh my
Bailey.
gosh.
Aw, a hug! That was sweet.
I got a hug. What'd you get?
Not a hug.
You got a smackdown for mentioning the ear grub.
I did. Sorry, didn't know I wasn't supposed to. And frankly, I'm too afraid to ask about the ear grub. Oh, she actually is still there? I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I thought she
for
would just
sure
fly
it was a
and,
diversion.
and leave the thing. I mean, I guess it is her mount.
Yeah.
Baby thing, I don't know.
Mount baby thing?
Is she gonna like use her stabby things to hook into the creature? That seems a little uncruel.
A little uncruel?
Unhumane, cruel, I don't know what I was gonna...
Is this Legolas?
We trusted you.
A horrible decision, really.
Hand Zim over.
Bite her, Zim.
You really think you have me cornered,
Oh
don't
no.
you? You've forgotten something.
Oh no.
Soren told me he needed some bathroom time.
Claudia, you weren't supposed to tell anyone about that.
No need to paint a picture.
A
I
brown
would only
one.
need one color for that picture.
Oh!
What is this conversation? Ew, I
don't
hate
know.
Brown.
Ah, she said.
That
Why
was
are we predicting
uncomfortable.
every joke?
Stop!
Zadia hates us.
I hate you.
That one guy. Woo! I love fighting.
Go on, leave us, cowards. We don't want you anyway.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice, dude. He's like, I'm a coward. Bye. I don't give a flip-flop. Can the entire army please just yeet your swords, everyone? Just yeet them.
A badge of shame and cowardice. A broken link.
Bro, do you have to make everything this stupid?
You're a butt, Viren.
You're being a real terrible person.
What? I'm not a butt.
Is he zapping? Oh, Zim!
Zim,
fly!
stand up for yourself. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Why are you going down? It's nighttime. Isn't this going to be snaky
They
death?
still have their little dude, don't they?
I've never done that before in my life.
She's so cute.
Okay, but
Oh,
Aw.
baby! Oh, he's
Electrocuting
hugging
face.
with his wings. That's so cute. Well, that's concerning.
oh, that's a lot of them.
So
I don't think I like that.
Why did it have to be so fast?
Good one.
They got a giant eagle to lift him. Hey, it's Mordor. The Mordor plan. Lujane!
Oh, hey!
How do they contact her?
Dear Moon Lady,
From the strapping young idiot. Baby's dying.
He's about to pop. Is Jane just gonna stay there? Or is this a clone of herself?
It was just an illusion.
party time.
What?
Are you kidding me? How the heck are you gonna...
How are you doing that, bro?
Callum, why aren't you running?
Right, sorry.
Why are you
He
running?
really doesn't run very often,
He
does
doesn't.
That's what makes her a hero.
Just don't kiss again.
Wow, what a speech.
Nick's just like, oh, okay, sounds fair.
Oh,
You are so...
he's gonna do it. I told you.
Next thing I knew, my lips were getting way ahead of me, and...
Shut up.
What?
Are you okay? You made a warthog sound.
I don't know how to react to this. My lips were getting ahead of me. I'm just imagining like...
Delightful.
What just happened? I don't know what to think.
I don't know, but I didn't watch it. I'm uncomfortable with romance.
I'm way too into romance.
Where's the fighting stuff? I don't want none of this lovey-dovey stuff.
But it's cute. I mean, didn't expect that to happen so quickly though, you know? Thought it was gonna be like the end of the season. Then he was like, you know, I sorted myself out. Wow, okay, they did that. They went there.
Whoa.
Is that cactus juice? Are you
That
kidding
is-
me? Are you kidding me right now? What is going on? They're just doing things, you know?
This is funny. It's like they turned this whole the show into a meme.
I
A
know,
bunch
it
of
really
memes
is
together.
very memey today.
It's very funny.
There's
I like
many
this.
references. There's been at least 3 references to other things so far.
They're basically sassing themselves for us.
Yeah, we don't even have to do anything.
Boop, 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 boop. I am hungry.
Too bad.
I need jelly tarts. Ah! Tripping and falling and dying and tripping and falling and dying and help. I've got a candied confection. Even though it's more like glazed, but whatever, shush.
Okay.
I don't have a hand free to do a clap test, so I just slapped my own face. That works too. For some reason, the recording gave up on us when we were trying to record.
We were trying to complain about how it makes 0 sense what's happening with Ezra and Viren and everything, and it really needs to get resolved.
They could have had a scene where, like, Ezra summons Viren, prisoner, crazy person, to the throne room and is like, hey, I know you're crazy and a murderer and all this other crazy stuff, but, like, you got a plan to take care of this whole fighting situation, right? And Viren could be like, oh yeah, totally, I got you, fam. And Ezra could be like, okay. And maybe something like that, but, like, throwing yourself in prison, that's the part that really makes no sense. Well, that's a big old...
Nobody's acknowledged Viren's eye yet, which is very weird.
Do they all just have, like, roads that big and wide normally?
This is your stop.
He doesn't like her.
A word of advice? The air can get pretty thin up there.
So,
Okay, bye.
breathe lots.
Bye!
Okay, thanks.
How are you tired?
I kind of forgot that Ezra can talk to animals until now.
You don't want me to smoosh that thing?
Do not smoosh the purple creature.
Are you doing okay there?
It sounds so much like Dad talking about his eardrum. Do not smoosh my purple creature.
Do not smoosh my eardrum.
Okay, well, I've dropped a
You dropped
sticky...
everything you owned.
I'm dying. Okay, I've made a mess. I
Did
need
you
help.
drop the donut?
Maybe
What?
into my mouth. Deja vu.
Is your diet just going to be donuts?
Yes. Soren eats many tasties when he is sad.
Am I your little bug pal?
Classic Erebos.
I smell him. I sense his grumpiness.
This is wholesome.
Ha! Gotcha!
How did he not know, Claudia? It was right there. How did he not see it or feel it?
That's how you play with children.
We can create the ultimate weapon of vengeance.
It's called a toenail being yoked.
I captured something that I hoped we could use
What
later.
the frick?
Her soul? Her
No.
final breath?
It contains
What?
her dying breath.
What?
How do you... Quick, as you're dying, can you breathe into this jar for
How
me?
does he know which breath is going to be her dying one? And how does he have this jar with him? And how... this...
Hey, that's
What?
probably what killed her. She was breathing into it and not... Ah, the carbon dioxide.
The undying hatred of one who loved the
Does
victim.
Harrow have any undying hatred in his veins?
I don't know.
I know your heart still burns with anger.
Give in to your anger.
Okay, calm down. How come Viren just always wanted to pick a fight? Like, what
I
would
know,
this
this
even
is a
do
good
for
point.
you? It doesn't do anything. Like, you don't really care that much that Sarai's dead. Like, why are you so anxious to start a war and kill the King of the Dragons? Because I'm sure the people in Zadia are, like, don't even remember that they killed some random human that happened to be the queen. They're just like, hey, why would you kill our king? That was unprovoked. Guess we'll kill you.
To be fair, they did, like, invade Zadia, and then
Yeah.
they defended it, I guess. So, I mean, it was their own fault.
Why is Viren just always wanting to push people's buttons?
I'm not sure.
She didn't get to see the princes grow up.
Why do you care
She
so much,
should have.
Viren?
Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. So Viren was like, I've been reading about a powerful spell that requires these components. It's ancient, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who discovers and writes these components down that you need for this dark magic thing? Who ever needed to capture the dying breath of someone, the blood of someone who loved that victim, and the corn of a unicorn? Who had
The
those
corn of
things
a unicorn.
and tested this out and was like trying all these things and wrote this down? Oh yes, this is how you do this spell. Like, how
Very
do you invent
specific.
these recipes for these weird things? Wasn't
don't
dark
know.
magic invented? But I just don't understand where the logic comes from. Like, what do you do in order to write down these things, and how did you discover them to begin with? Viren is like the friend that like kind of tries to help, but always suggests the worst possible way to help. He's like, hey, you're angry? Go punch some things and break your fingers. That'll help you feel less angry.
Can you chillax? Well, that looks spooky. What? Maybe Viren just really likes doing dark magic, so he just wants to like get Harrow to agree with us. So he's like, "Yeah, get to try out this cool spell." He doesn't actually care about Soraya.
It only makes my face turn purple. That's fine.
Yeah. I wonder if we're ever gonna see Claudia's face look like that, because that'd be disturbing.
Kasif. Prince Kasif.
Can I call you Casey?
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yes, he knows which kingdom he lives in.
Noodaloodlia. Neolandia.
It's Leviosa!
Noodaloodlia.
He's like, are you kidding me? Nobody likes me.
Oh, Fifi's going to die. Fifi's having heart failure again.
She says she has to see this through.
Excuse me? You're gonna take off again immediately?
What a noble
Fifi
bird.
gonna die!
Fifi is so noble.
Fifi finna die!
Your brother, sorry.
Oh, is he gonna hit on her?
Is
talking to his eardrum?
Please say that.
Please.
He's talking to his little bug pal.
Sketchy.
He's just gonna back off slowly.
It's because he's protecting something more important.
So they're gonna go to the dragon lair and
steal an egg?
Yike. Oh yes, I heard of one spell that used the dragon egg. That was totally...
I am angry.
Today is a special day.
My wife is laying an egg.
Okay.
Okay, Harrow.
Sticky stuck.
Sticky spell of stickiness.
Yeah, you definitely like this
Oh,
stuff.
11?
I was gonna say the same thing. Doing him an ouch.
Big ouch.
Doing him a Theoden.
What is this?
That doesn't look healthy.
I smell death!
Why is he turning husky?
He's turning into stone or something.
Oh, this isn't normal. Ah! I hate that. No!
Oh.
Harrow, don't you feel bad?
Give me one chance to clean this up. And then, it will truly, finally be over.
So you think that killing the king and the egg will make it be over, and all the other dragons in the world won't band together to destroy you?
Viren's logic.
Viren logic is very scrambled egg brain.
Papa Dargan
Papa Dargan
is a rock.
That's so sad looking.
Oh, that's his dad.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Hello. Ezra's gonna have some splaining to do. He's gonna be like, hey guys, sorry, I gave up my throne, now Viren's in charge and gonna attack Zadia. Sorry about that. I'm so confused.
He never bothered to mention where he imprisoned me.
What are you holding?
What Calamass?
Oh.
The border is completely impassable.
Way to go, Fave.
We're going to cross that border.
Oh no.
Impassable is just another
They planned that so long in advance. Well played.
That was good. I appreciated that greatly.
That was fantastic.
Zim, I missed you so much.
Oh, how come he didn't do any more psychic link with Zim these past few episodes?
I don't know. Maybe they're too far away?
I don't know. It's just weird that he gained that ability but then only used it that once. Seems like they just kind of want Ezrin to be everywhere, both places at once. I don't know.
Ezrin, what are you doing here? Let's just say
Living.
that being king isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Are you okay?
Cracked up to be the king in the background.
Yikes.
Oof.
Is she gonna die?
Better not. Give her some food. Okay. That was unnecessary.
Oh, no!
That was extremely unnecessary.
She's too noble.
Quick, use her for dark magic.
Whoa, what
I'm
the
kidding.
frick?
Wait, was it an illusion the whole time? Oh, it's a phoenix. Oh.
Cool, dude.
When the time is right, she'll be reborn.
That's cool.
Didn't know phoenixes turned into feathers and then were reborn, but cool.
That's their fancy kind of egg. Feathers are just another kind of eggs.
I don't think that's true.
Oh,
Part of the Red
Moses!
Sea!
Heckin' Moses!
The most evil Moses I've ever seen.
Ah, yes. This is... Whoa, was this...
Moses.
Also, it would take way longer to cool down than...
Not if you magic.
Alright.
I hate him. He's the one who took my mother.
Aww.
Oh.
It makes me sad and angry.
Big feelings. We're totally friends, right?
I'm so good at making friends, guys.
I'm fine. Ethan,
What?
I can't do an outro. I'm incapable.
Thanks y'all for watching. Patrons
Ouch,
are over there.
ouch,
Thank y'all so much
ouch.
for supporting our
Ouch.
stupidity.
What's happening? I'm sorry. I was sitting on things.
Thank you for making art, if there is any. Woo. Y'all are cool. This has all the feels. Alright, let's carry on.